about the man who just got out of the shower. Hey everybody, you're welcome. Give you a bit of a show there. Let me know where you're watching from and how you're doing. Cheers everybody. Oh my God. Happy Sunday. Hope it's going all right for you. Hey Catherine. All right, I'm gonna start with the song that hey Amy, hey Ed, hey Emily. Kathy, good old Kathy Schultz was emailed me during the week saying she missed when we used to play Rainbow, like Casey Motors of Graves. Like a fitting song. Happy Pride, everybody. When it rains, it pours, but you didn't even notice that it ain't raining anymore. It's hard to breathe when all you know is struggle of rising above the rising waterline. But the sky begins to open, the rain and winds keep blowing, and you're stuck out in the same old storm again. But keep hold of your umbrella, 'cause darling, I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. If you could see what I see, you'd be blinded by the colors, yellow, red, orange, and green, and at least a million others. So tie up the bow, take off your coat, and take a look around. 'Cause the skies start to open, rain and wind keep blowing, and you're stuck out in the same old storm again. So hold tight to your umbrella, darling, I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Finally open, the rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. So hold tight to your umbrella, darling, I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Yeah, there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Cool. How are you guys doing? Hey, Donna. Great, man. I know Truckee. I used to spend a lot of time out in the Sacramento area. Cheers, everybody. Welcome. You know what's really makes me happy is I decided to do this on YouTube because I found that by doing it on the other platforms, it was like a lot of people like will come in and then leave, or come in and then leave. And I really wanted to do it in a way that it was like, if this is meaningful to you, that you show up and we just do this together. And if it's not, cool, no problem, doesn't matter. And it just means a lot that I love that there's a couple of you guys that log on, and I really appreciate that. It makes me really, really happy. So yeah, got a couple of requests this week, so let me know if there's anything you want to hear. And yeah, we'll just keep going. Hi, Sarah. That's great. Sarah is from Galway, which is wild. Hey, Emma. Chicago Amy, which is Amy Strong. Ed, how are you? How are you, Emily? Kelly, what's the crack? Julie. Eags. I don't know. Eags, is that your first name? Maybe it is. Zoe, Stephanie, Michelle, Donna, Kim, Simone, Donna, again. How are you? Great. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining me. It's absolutely roasting here in Boulder. Hey, King. Why Thanks for joining me, everybody. That's a song called Haven, which was actually a song that myself and my brother Martin wrote together back in the days of Wee Banjo 3. And, you know, it's a funny thing when I think about it now to be like a couple years on from that. Yeah, it's a song that's still, I think it's probably the song that I've sang the most. I think I think I've sang it at pretty much every gig I've ever done since. Hey Emma. Yeah, I'll try and do that. That's a great. Cool. All right, keep the requests coming in. If you're interested in hearing something specifically, just let me know, and I'll either try it or I'll make it up. Hey Julie. Cool. We all need more kindness in this world. Let's do that. That's a good one. It's a good segue. Oh, there we go. Kindness in this world. We all need more kindness in this world. You can look high or low, but there's no place else to go. We all need more kindness in this world. We all need more loving in this world. We all need more loving in this world. You can look high or low, but there's no place else to go. We all need more kindness in this world. We all need more kindness in this world. We all need more kindness in this world. You can look high or low, but there's no place else to go. We all need more kindness in this world. We all need more loving in this world. We all need more loving in this world. You can look high or low, but there's no place else to go. We all need more loving in this world. Cool. Ah, cool. Sweet. Yeah, that's it's a Guy Davis song. Which is really, I actually learned that song a long time ago. I learned it. I was in my chiropractor's office. And she had it. She had that on a CD player. I fell in love with the song. I look like Mark Wahlberg or Markberg. I don't think I look like Wal Markberg. I don't know who Mark Wahlberg is. What was your answer? What was your question? Name of the song. The name of the song was Haven. What and my I'm from Galway. Okay, so maybe there's a few people here that don't know who I am. My name is David Howley. I come from Galway in Ireland. I feel like I'm from Ardrahan specifically. I feel like I'm filling out a form for a dating profile. My zodiac sign. I'm a Taurus. I think I'm an Aquarius rising. And I have a bit of Leo in there as well too. Yeah, I'm from down the road from Sarah. That's my address. If you want to send me a postcard, you just put down the road from Sarah, Ireland, the world, and it'll get to me. I like pina coladas. Getting caught in the rain. Smoke is rising, shadows on the moon. From a backroom cigarette tray to the front page of the news, the voice of a prophet paid in cash, speaking glory while they bind your hands. Steady is the sin and telling tales, pulling cards to win a trick, the dealer's getting paid. Can you still hold on, hold? Can I still hold on, hold? Fever's rising, breaking, boiling, half the trees are screaming fire. In the rain or in the snow, the last flicker of a light I know. Footsteps of a truth that they can't hear, a fire in their hearts, eyes wild with fear, bickering and bartering for more, while the wine is served behind closed doors. And I will hold on, hold, and I will and I will hold on, hold, and I will hold on, hold. And I will hold on, hold, and I will hold on, hold, and I will hold on, hold, and I will hold on, hold. Fever's rising, breaking, boiling, half the trees are screaming fire. There you go. Thanks for being here, guys. Cheers. Happy Sunday. Yeah, that was for Amy. Great request. So, hello. You're from Brazil. Hello, Brazil. Hello from Turkey. Thanks for being here, guys. If you're just joining and you don't know who I am, my name is David Howley. I'm from Ireland. Yeah. It's a funny thing. Okay, so a lot of you who have been to shows recently have noticed that like I often have musicians or a band with me, which is great and it's so fun. But it makes it kind of funny to play the songs by myself again. Hey Pam, Northern Wisconsin. I was wearing a Three Lakes t-shirt earlier today from Northern Wisconsin. Anyway, ADHD. Go on, back to the point. I'm like, it's quite hard to do all the things on the guitar when you're trying to do instrumentals and stuff like that. And when I saw Donna, you put up your little trumpet, what it made me think is that I should like do mouth trumpet solos. Which would be, it'd be too funny to do. I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, Donna caught my jazz moment. That was putting this note in. All right. Let me know what you want to hear. I'm gonna play my favorite. Yeah, I am multi-talentless, as they say. Actually, that'd be a good one to do right now. Am I more than you bargained for yet? I've been dying to tell you anything you wanna hear, 'cause that's just who I am this week. Lying in the grass next to the mausoleum. I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Off the heart, break a name. We're always sleeping for the wrong team. We're going down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be a number one with a bullet. Loaded God complex, cock it and pull it. We're going down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. You'll be the number one with a bullet. Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. For yet. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just watching you two from the closet, wishing I could be the friction in your jeans. Isn't it messed up how I'm just starting to be him? I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Off the heart, make a name. We're always sleeping in. Down in an area round. Sugar, we're going down singing. We're number one with the bullet. Loaded gun complex, cock and bullet. We're going down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. We're number one with the bullet. Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. Gun complex. complex, cock it and pull it. Cool. Man, Fall Out Boy. I hadn't thought about Fall Out Boy in like years, and then someone brought it up. So there you go. Just want to say a big thank you to all of the lovely people on Patreon. You are very, very sweet and very supportive, and I really appreciate you. And also thanks to everybody else who's just shown up. Pulled away too soon, ended by the hand of a lover never known. I am a shadow in the trees, lament my wicked heart. I am not gone long or far, only overneath. I am a shadow in the trees. A question for a God. Would he hear my pleas? Release me from this end. I am a shadow in the trees. Heartbreaking is my cry, convincing in its tone. In the heart of death, I am a shadow in the trees. Sing it home. Challenge nature's course. What is gone is gone. I am a shadow in the trees. One look was all it took. Promise that we broke, that I should drift away. I am a shadow in the trees. Thank you for joining, and thank you for your kind words. You guys are so sweet. Pam and Catherine, I love your harmonies were spot on. You were absolutely clean lifting there. Yeah, so what have I got going on? I'm actually going to Texas next weekend, so I won't be doing this Saturday next weekend because I'll be teaching at the Gulf Coast Crinew, which is a fun summer school for Irish music. Maybe I'll play a tune on the banjo. teaching banjo and mandolin, and yeah, I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Anyway, 5th to the 8th. I know I might be able to get a sneaky one in, but yeah, I think I land back into Denver on Sunday at 8:30, so I sadly will not. Yeah, don't forget the sunscreen. Any Kansas, possibly. Tyler, what part? Well, you don't have to tell the world here, but I'm imagining you're on the Kansas-Oklahoma border if you're looking in those two areas. I'll keep it in mind because I am actually booking right now, and it'd be great. It'd be great to come down to Kansas or Oklahoma. I've never played in Oklahoma, which is pretty wild. Yeah, I'm flying. Sorry. Although I do miss driving. I love the ease of flying, but I miss the days of like getting in the van and driving for hours. That's when I did all my best thinking. Cool. All right, let's do some more songs. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Cincinnati again later this year. Don't you worry. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. When you see guitar players tuning with the tuner, and then you see them kind of not really following the tuner, that's because a lot of guitars are not perfect. All of my guitars are not perfect. So if I tune them perfectly, when they put my fingers on the frets, they're out of tune. So I kind of compensate by the open string being close enough to be in tune, so that the fretted strings feels also close enough to being in tune. I'll come to Chicago. We'll play in a pub somewhere. Actually, I would love to do a series of gigs where there's no stage, where like the microphones and all the gear is set up just like around the corner of a pub. Oh, that's a great idea. Where all the gigs are like in pubs. Pub crawl tour. That's so good, Sarah. That's fuck. Oh, am I allowed to curse? I'm not sure. Hey, Mattus. No, I never pack a raincoat. My poor grandmother, she'd try. She'd say the ones who end up wisest are the ones who start off wild. And I am constantly in motion. I'm scared to death of being alone. When I'm lying there beside you, yeah, I guess I feel at home. I get quiet when I'm hurting. Yeah, I get it from my dad. I talk too much when I get nervous. No one to thank but me for that. I get quiet when I get funny when I get jealous. I think too much, ask not enough. So if you ever think I'm being distant, I hope you always call my bluff. And what if I don't deserve you enough? We make a world and I can't hold it up. But if all that I've known to be true about love was only just chapter 1. They say patience is a virtue, but have they ever seen your body, where every line reads like a road map, and exploring it's my hobby. I hope you learn to take compliments. Oh, Lord knows that you deserve them. I know you think you've got this work to do, but to me you're fucking perfect. What if I don't deserve you enough? Make a world and I can't hold it up. What if all that I've known to be true about love was only just chapter 1? Cool. There you go. If you're just joining us, welcome. Cheers. Happy Sunday. Thanks for being here. The 12 pubs of David Howley, I love that. Tyler, that's great. Oh, man, that'd be great. That's a good question. Sarah asked me, does singing all these songs all the time make you miss home more, or is it more of a nice reminder? So for context, I'm from Galway in Ireland, but I've been living in the US for the last couple of years. I live in Boulder, Colorado. So I moved from a place that's very low to the ground and very damp, and then I moved to a place that's very high up and quite dry. Yeah, it's funny, I think the older I get, as I get into my 30s more, I think I miss Ireland more. I don't know why that is. I think I miss maybe certain parts of my family culture, and I miss the farm that I grew up on. It's such a good spot. Yeah, I think that's what I maybe miss more than anything, is like miss the people. All right. I was gonna do it on this guitar, but then I was like, why not do it on the old nylon string? I'll do that after Kim. Read the comments and try and sing at the same time, because I always get this. You couldn't hold the water's rising to the edge. The fire is burning in your belly now, and it won't back down. These are the moments in which whispers grow into waves that crash ashore, pushing in the tide that keeps you up. Will it be enough? 'Cause there is comfort in being hidden. There's tragedy in not being found. They'll come looking for you either way. So dig your heels into the ground. There is a siren in the air tonight. The wind is blowing in her storm. Change is sitting on the edge of dawn, and it won't be long. 'Cause there is comfort in being hidden, tragedy in not being found. They'll come looking for you either way. Dig your heels into the ground. Heels into the ground. Cool. There you go. Dig your heels. A special request for Cody. I haven't heard of that Ryan McMullen song, Sarah, but I'll have to look it up. Oh yeah, those are good requests. Oh man, Tie Me Down. That's a mad one. Probably do remember it, but yeah. See if I can. Maybe I'll do that after. Cool, I'll look that up, Sarah. Thank you. Fair maid was in her garden when a stranger came a riding by, came up to 7 long years. And if he's gone for 7 years longer, I'll love music for him here. Perhaps he's on some waterfront drowning. Perhaps he's on some battlefield slain. Perhaps he's to some fair girl married, and you may never see him again. Well, if he's drowned, I hope he's happy. And if he's on some battlefield slain, and if he's to some fair girl married, I love a girl that marries him. Then he took his hand out of his pocket, and on his finger he wore a golden ring. And when she saw that band a shining, a brand new song she began to sing. And then she threw her arms all around her, kisses gave her a 1, 2, 3. Said, you're my true and loving soldier, who's come back home to marry me. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here, everybody. Hello, Vincent. How are you doing? Yeah, Kiana's version. So, the story with that song is it's an old folk song about this woman who's in her garden, and the guy comes along and says, "Would you marry me?" Which is a very strong open to a conversation. Anyway, she says, you know, I can't because there's this guy and he's away at war and he's been gone for 7 years, and if he's gone for another 7 years, I'll still be waiting for him because he's great. And the soldier's like, well, he could be dead, he could be drowning, he could also have found another woman. And her response is really beautiful, where she says, like, and if I love the girl that marries, love the girl who marries, I love the girl who marries him. Basically, she says, like, I love the woman who marries him too, if he's married. And then he takes his hand out of his pocket and there's a golden ring, and then she's like, this is my soldier guy. He actually just looks very different. I'm sure after 7 years, he probably looked quite shattered. Anyway, the story is that Kiana, who plays fiddle with me sometimes, my sister-in-law, she didn't get that it was the same guy. So in her experience of the song, rather than him taking his hand out of the pocket and she being like, oh my God, it's the same guy, she thought it was still a different guy, but it was like that she saw this gold ring and she was like, oh, that's a nice gold ring. Maybe I could marry you instead. Which is a very different song, an extremely different song. So that's Pretty Fair Maid. I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna say goodbye. Thanks for being here, everybody. These are fun for me. Let me know how they are for you. I hope that they provide some fun on your Sunday evening, because they are great fun for me. All right, I'm gonna do one more. Let me know if you want me to do this again. We'll keep doing it. I'm enjoying it. You know, it's fun. Can we get a preview? Oh yeah. Yeah. Why don't I show you? Okay. Oh, whoops. I'm not gonna actually play the song because it's one of those songs that I kind of need. I need the band to do the whole song, but I will give you a short preview. Did I get a hair transplant? No, I didn't. I was just born this way. How are you guys? Yeah, let's do it again. I will show you. Yeah, I'll show you. So I have a song coming out Friday the 13th, basically 13 days time. New song. And I'll show you the album cover as well, because you know, you're here, you're part of the team. This is the album cover. It's going to be a little bit blurry, but that's the album cover for it. It's called Golden Light. Yeah, I got a phone call from a friend of mine. I actually don't know what's happening in Boulder, but there's something happening here, which is a little bit concerning. I did hear some commotion outside. I live downtown in Boulder, and I think that there is something going on, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to have to look into that. Hey, Matthias. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. Okay.
Fingernails down my spine. You draw me out. Fill my cup and wiggle down. Fingers on my skin, let me be a sacrifice. Lay me down in your golden light.
Okay, so that's your sneak preview. Wow, Russell. Yeah, I live not too far from there, so I could hear something outside my door, but I haven't checked it out. All right. I know. What a world. Yeah. Just be kind to each other, everybody. All right. I'm going to end it there. I'm going to see you guys next week. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Happy Pride. Yeah. Bye, guys.